Let me tell you the story of a man who rose to power with promises of change, but left a trail of controversy and suspicion that will forever define his legacy. This is the story of Bello Matawalle, a man who started as a humble teacher, worked his way up through politics, and eventually became the governor of Zamfara State. But behind his political ascent and promises of peace lies a myriad of questionable decisions and corruption that would come to haunt him. Matawalle's journey seemed promising. Elected as governor in 2019, he came into office at a time when Zamfara was grappling with insecurity, insurgency, and severe economic challenges. The people were desperate, and Matawalle made bold promises to bring a new era of peace and prosperity and to restore order in a state that had been plagued by banditry. The hopes of the people were high. Was he the man to bring about the change they so desperately needed? But as the years went by, a dark side of his governance began to emerge. Over 70 billion naira of public funds meant for developmental projects went missing. And it wasn't just a case of poor management. No, it was much worse. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, uncovered a network of phantom contracts and shady dealings. Over 100 companies received large payments but didn't do a single thing. Contractors confessed they were forced to return the money to the governor, and some even claimed to have converted the funds into US dollars for Matawalle's benefit. Let's talk about one of the most jaw-dropping examples. A property developer was given 6 billion naira for a 10 billion naira contract, but they did nothing with it. Not a single brick was laid. Then there was the contractor who was paid over 3 billion naira to supply medical equipment, but much of that money ended up with the bureau de change operator, again pointing to the governor's hidden agenda. And if that wasn't enough, there was the case of the Gusau International Cargo Airport project. Initially budgeted for 28 billion naira, the cost was suspiciously slashed to 11 billion naira. Despite the reduction, massive payments were made, but construction, barely a thing had been done. 3.46 billion naira was paid in advance without approvals. Another 2.31 billion naira was given to contractors as a loan. The result? Nothing but a deepening economic crisis for the people of Zamfara, who needed these resources to rebuild their communities. Through all of this, Matawalle continued his political career, shielded by the immunity of his position. As governor, he was untouchable. Even as the allegations piled up, he remained in power, unable to be prosecuted for his actions. But then came a move that raised even more eyebrows. In 2021, Matawalle made a dramatic switch from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to the All Progressives Congress, APC, Nigeria's ruling party. Many saw it as a strategic move, one designed to shield himself from investigation and to position himself in the good graces of the powers that be. Where is he now, you may ask? Believe it or not, in 2023, Bello Matawalle, the same man linked to these massive corruption cases, was appointed by President Bola Tinubu as a Minister of State for Defense. The reactions were swift and harsh. How could a man with such a stained record be trusted with the national defense? The defense sector is critical to Nigeria's stability, especially with ongoing insurgencies, and many feared that Matawalle's controversial past might compromise the security of the nation. Not a lot has been heard about his corruption case since he moved to the APC, although the EFCC says the case is still open. This is the kind of corruption that weakens a country. When leaders put their own interests above the nation's, it not only diverts resources from where they are needed most, but it also destroys trust. How can the people believe in the government when those entrusted with the nation's safety have been linked to mismanagement and fraud? It's a question that many Nigerians continue to ask. Matawalle's story is more than just the tale of one man. It's a symbol of the broader issues within Nigeria's political system. It's about how power, money, and influence are often used to cover up transgressions and protect those who should be held accountable. As you reflect on this story, ask yourself, can a leader truly serve the people when they've used their power for personal gain? Is it possible for Nigeria to break free from this cycle, or will corruption continue to hold it back? These are questions we all need to think about, because Matawalle's journey is far from unique. It's part of a much bigger picture. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights.